loves, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to talk about this look, and it's a little chatty get ready with me video. I'm going to show you like my makeup application, some products that I use in my hair and my skincare, and then also kind of talk with you a little bit about how my Weight Watchers is coming, how life is, just general things, so stay tuned. I also wanted to kind of show you guys like an update on my skin. So I had the laser done about a week ago and I am very like happy with the results. Let me take this thing off here. I'm like so happy with the results. Like my redness has gone down. My skin is really smooth. I do have to go for a second treatment that she recommended because my skin is so fair. So I can't even wait like to see how that turned out. So let's go ahead and we'll get started. Now a couple days ago I did just do a hair mask, and I'll show you guys like what has been the one I've been using lately. Now I just recently got in hair mask, so like if you guys have any recommendations of hair masks that you absolutely love, I would love to try those out. I'll show you the one I used last time. It was this one. I got it from Ulta. Yeah, it was Ulta. Okay, I'm like just checking. And this one, it smells really good. I do like the way it smells, and it makes my hair smell really good, but I'm almost out. So I need to try out a new one. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. Okay, so as far as what I've done today, I've only washed my face. So I'll show you guys. I think I've talked about this before in my other get ready with me video. I use the Indie Lee products that you get from Sephora, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Indie Lee COQ10 toner. And I just spray it on a little cotton swab. I use the Clinique Moisture Surge for my moisturizer. I recently got this like within the last 6 months, and it's definitely been my favorite. You know, being in Arizona, my skin is so dry. So this like just really helps keep my skin moisturized. Okay, so I just kind of let that kind of all sit in. And then I am getting ready to do a Sunless tanner comparison. So whenever I've watched Sunless tanner videos, they always show me like one brand and they're like, oh, here's the before and the after. But I really wanted to compare like my top 3 that I've tried. Well, really top 2, because I got a new one because I was like, why not? Like, let's try something different. So what I'm gonna do is do a this one here, it's a dark develop, and then also same thing with this one. And then this is the new one I got, Bake Bake. If you could see it, okay. Now I've never tried this brand, so if you guys have tried it, you know, let me know some tips or tricks. Otherwise, I'm just gonna put it on like how I do the other 2, and we'll give it a shot. Hopefully it turns out good. And if you have any recommendations of like your favorite self tanner, you know, put that down below in the comments so I can kind of try them out. I'm always open to trying like new products. I have tried the Loving Tan, and I actually was disappointed. I did the medium one and it didn't even like look like I was tan. So I was kind of disappointed in that, but so I'm not gonna like show you guys how I blow dry my hair. Like we all have our own technique to blow drying our hair. So what we'll do is I'll just go ahead and show you what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, so I have like very like voluptuous hair. So yeah, it looks like really frizzy until I get the straightener out and like straighten it out, you know. But so I decided to do kind of like oh, it's actually not even the middle part today. Okay, so we're gonna do middle part today. And I also wanted to tell you guys, so starting, let's see, this past March, it is now June, I started taking these Ollie beauty vitamins, these ones right here, to help with your hair, skin, and nails. I've never taken like hair, skin, and nail vitamins before. So what I wanted to kind of show you guys is like how much my hair has grown since started. So I started taking them pretty much right after the last time I got my highlights done. And that was in March. And you can see like I have probably solid like 4 inches of growth, of hair growth. So it's getting really long. And if some of you guys know, last April I got married, and right before I like chopped my hair to here. So like within a year, my hair has grown this much. So I'm very happy because I miss my long hair. I think we've all done that where we're like, oh, we need to change, we need to change. And you like chop your hair off and you're like, why did I do that? That's how I felt afterwards. I mean, I liked it for like a hot minute and then I was like, okay, yeah, I'm done. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of pull my hair back while I start doing my makeup. I also kind of want to update you guys on my Weight Watchers. So with everything that was like going on with quarantine, I have to admit that I took a break. I did not do what I was supposed to do on the Weight Watchers. I think it was just like it was just really hard to stay on track. Like I felt like my life was just like completely out of whack. So I just started back up again, and altogether I have lost 13 pounds. So, and that's from like January that I started this. So I could have been a lot more, but I'm still really happy. Like it's proof that I can do it. I can still lose weight. So I do have a couple videos up on Weight Watchers. Like comment below if you are into them and you want me to post some more like dinner videos or hauls or like what I make or what I eat in a day. That would be helpful in knowing like if that's content you guys want to see. So for the primer today, we're going to do the Milk Hydro. And for this primer, it says like after you put it on to leave it on and like let it sit into the skin for like a couple of minutes. And I'll show you guys a couple things that I've been doing in my night routine. So washing my face with the Indie Lee, still using the Indie Lee toner at night. And then I've been using this Better Skin Co. serum. This came in my FabFitFun box. And I actually really like it, so I've been using that. And I've also been using this Rapid Collagen Infusion as well, and I do this at night too. This also came in my FabFitFun box. If you have not tried FabFitFun, I highly recommend it. I used to do the Sephora boxes, and then before that I did the Ipsy boxes, and I just like was not impressed. I just felt like the products were just kind of blah. And my coworker said, you will love FabFitFun. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll try it out. I love it so much, I ended up buying like an annual membership because it was like cheaper and it lets you like customize your products. So I'll put my link down below. If you're interested in checking it out, you can click that and see what it's all about. I believe you get like $15 off the FabFitFun box if you use my link below. I will double check on that and kind of change it and let you know on the screen. Oh, and one of the things that came in my FabFitFun box this last month was a Michael Kors passport wallet. So I thought, that is so cool. Like, I've never had a passport wallet before, but I'm glad I have something now, and it's Michael Kors, so That alone like paid for the entire box. All right, so foundation. So like when I am like tanning, or if I've used the Sunless tanner products, I usually do a different shade. So right now, if I do tan, I'll use this CC cream from It Cosmetics. It has a 50+ SPF. Highly recommend. This is in the shade Light. So I'll usually flip between that one, and then also I have a couple of these Born This Ways that I'll flip, you know, switch between, just depending on what shade I am that day. But I'm kind of fair, so we're gonna use the Lancome, and this is in shade 110, and this one also has SPF 15. I don't know if you can see it on there. Yes, there. So I really like this one, and we're just gonna pump a couple on the back of my wrist, and using Jaclyn Hill's foundation brush because I love it. And then I just like to kind of like push it into my skin. Let me take my nose ring out. Sorry, I should have told you guys. About to take my nose ring out. Some people like get really grossed out by that, so here's kind of like half. You can see the coverage. It's pretty good. And I really flip-flop between like using a beauty blender and a foundation brush. It's just like whatever comes easiest. Some foundations just like spread a lot better with the beauty blender than a foundation brush, but it doesn't matter to me. I didn't notice I started to like break out over here. I don't know if it's from like getting the laser done, or kind of like a weird spot. Like who breaks out like there? I do. All right, so next we are going to use Kylie concealer in the shade Stone. Now usually I have been like really religiously using the Shape Tape from Tarte. But what I have found out is it is really cakey. And not that I don't love it, I mean it is good, but sometimes it just looks really cakey under the eye. So I've been using the Kylie Jenner one, and I really like it. So I like to bring it up on my nose, just kind of spread it out. With this one, you pretty much want to like use the applicator to really spread exactly where you want the coverage, because this one we're just pushing into the skin versus the Shape Tape kind of spreads a lot more. Has a lot more like movability, whatever. All right, so I'm just gonna damp. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a damp beauty sponge. Just pushing into the skin very gently. You don't have to do it like super hard. We're just blending it in. And I like to do it on my eyelid because I'm so fair that you can like see the veins in my eyelids. So we just pat that in. And same thing with the other side. And eyelids. And then we're just gonna blend this in here. Just kind of start this contour process here. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Morphe. This is the Bake and Set Brightening Pink powder. I really like this one for under eyes. So I just am going to take the sponge, dip it in there, and press right to those areas that I was just blending and over my eyelid. And whatever's left, I just do my nose. And then we're gonna dab it again. Do the other side. Over the eye. Just like that. And of course, this is why we don't ever wear our actual outfit that we're getting ready in, because we get it all over our clothes. Okay, so one little tip I want to tell you guys is that whenever you are applying makeup, what you want to do is, like, once you put your foundation on and then once you put your concealer on, those are all cream-based products. So you want to set everything with the powder if you're going to continue on with other powder products, such as a contour powder, blush, highlight, those kinds of things. But if you have a cream contour, what you want to do is, before you set your whole face, finish all the creams and then set your face. Let me know if that makes sense, but that's been something that's really helped with, like, blending out things. So for my contour, I really like this cream contour stick. It is in the color Shadow, and this is Anastasia. And so it's just a stick. I actually need to get some more. But we're just going to create a shadow of where your contour is. So see right there, that's where you want to create the shadow. So you're just going to draw a little line. And then also on your forehead. Now, if you have a really short forehead, you don't want a really large contour line. Now, if you have a larger forehead, you're going to want to contour because it's going to appear that your forehead is smaller. Then we're also going to do our neck. You know, try to shadow out that double chin. You know, I'm such a nerd. And then I'm going to go ahead in and contour my nose. Okay. A little bit on the bottom just to create a little shadow. And I do all the contouring before I do my eyebrows, and I'll show you why. I'm gonna take this MAC brush here, just really blend it out. You can also use the Beauty Blender as well. Same thing, you're just gonna dab until you start to really blend. So either one, you know, it just depends on what day it is, what one I'm gonna use. So just blend. Just gonna do it really gently because you don't want to, like, rub off the makeup that you had already put on. Neck. And we're just blending, blending, blending. I always like to make sure that I blend it okay. Make the double chin face. And then forehead. And then blend the nose. So I do very gently. This is why I don't do my eyebrows, because I'm pushing the product up into my eyebrows to create that shadow. So after this is when we'll start the eyebrows. Forget the little part under the nose. Okay, so now that that part is all done, I like to go in and set all the creams that I just put on my face. So I'm going to use this Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting palette. And I'm gonna go in with the Dim Light shade, which is the shade right here. just gonna brush it all over. And this is so that when we start to contour with the powder, it all blends on very smoothly. Okay, now we're gonna start eyebrows. So I've pretty much tried all of the different brands when it comes to like the different, oh my God, what am I trying to say? The different eyebrow pencils, oh my gosh. So this one right here is the Morphe. This is what I'm gonna use today. It's supposed to be very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but half the cost. And I will agree, it is very good. I will continue to purchase this one over the $28 Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've also tried NYX. The problem I have with them is that their like color is not consistent. I feel like every time I buy it, it's like a different shade of the taupe. Brush my eyebrows first. Push up little strokes as if I'm making little hairs. Now I have like super light eyebrows because I'm blonde. So I really every day have to put eyebrows on. Otherwise people are like, oh my gosh, you have like no eyebrows on your face. So it's just something that I really have to be careful. Like you just are filling in to create. Everyone has their own thing though. Some people like to use the dip color. I just think it looks like too overdone. I have more of like a natural, you know, look is what I'm going for. I'm just gonna bring this side in a little. Okay, just like that. And then we'll start this side. I think the hardest part though is getting them to match. No one ever tells you how hard it is to get them to match. It's like, oh, it's all fun and games until you have to do the same thing to the other eyebrow. See? See what I mean? Then we pretty much just keep working it until they look as similar as possible. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. So then, let's just brush them out. Helps blend all those strokes that you just made together. I like to keep them in place, so I'm going to use the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. No, she does have these in tinted colors if you want like more fullness, but I just use the clear. Back to the face. So, going in with the Anastasia Contour Powder. So, take my little brush. Just gonna contour in those cheekbones a little more, bring it up. Same thing. Forehead. Shut up that double chin. All right, so now that our face is pretty much done, aside from blush, let's go ahead and start on the eye. So I'm not gonna do a full eye look today. I'm just gonna do kind of like what I would do if I was going out to dinner, not like going to a club or you know, going somewhere fancy where I would have to dress up and blah blah blah. So I'll show you just like a really simple, like snappy. So I have this Morphe palette here. This is a 25B, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. And I'm just using a big brush, tapping things off. This is the size of the brush. And we're just gonna create a shadow here. Okay, same thing. Grab a little more product, tap it off, other eye. Now, if you want to create like a little more drastic eye, you can go in with a slightly deeper shade. Actually, I'll show you guys. So let's go in. Let's go in with this one right here. We're just really going to put that into the crease. Okay. We're going back and forth very gently. Same thing, grab more to the other eye. Okay, then we're gonna go back to the original brush, this one. There's still some leftover product on there, and that's how we're gonna blend this. So I'm just gonna blendy, blendy, blend. That, and then another side. This side. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. Okay. And then if you want to add just a little shimmer to your eyelid, I just take my finger, your best tool. I'm gonna dip into this color right here. Like this, just dab. Like that, okay? Super easy, like really quick. Doesn't require too much effort. Boom, done. I'm gonna put on some false eyelashes to just kind of make it look more wacha. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl mine. My mascara. Everyone has the weirdest mascara faces, so don't judge me. So while that is drying, I'm going to finish up and do my blushy blush. For this one, for blush, I'm gonna use the Cheek Leaders Dandelion. I just want to put a little color on your cheeks and bring it up. This. Okay. Okay. Get my hair straightener out. Helps me get a crease. And then I almost always get foundation on my lips, so I'm gonna use this. I just put on a little Q-tip and gets all that gunk off. And then before I straighten my hair, I'm going to use a Kendra Platinum Silkening hair cream. This is a Silkening heat cream. This is like a heat protectant. But this one is in like a lotion. See, it smells so good. Oh, it makes my hair smell good. Give you guys like a little tip. Like you can use this for like your flyaways that you have, The other thing that works really, really well too is that Moroccan oil I showed you earlier is this one. So when your hair is all dry, you can put a little bit on your hands and put it on there to get rid of your little flyaways. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot the highlight. Dish brush forgot to highlight. That is like the most important part. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna use KKW's highlight. This is Tempting. And I actually really like this highlight. Like, it is bomb. Am I the only one who's like the one brush you're looking for is always at the bottom of the bag? Anywho, here we go. So put a little bit on there. And I like to put it right on this cheekbone. Okay, so it's just slightly above the contour. So it really emphasizes your cheekbone. And I just bring it up like this. We need more highlight. More. Okay, let's do the other side. Same thing. Up. Perfect. Little on the tip of your nose. Just helps kind of make it a little thinner. And on your Cupid's bow. Perfect. My kids come in here and take all my stuff, and especially my daughter. She's at that age now where she likes to come and take all my hairbrushes, especially my wet brush, because she can never find hers. And then I won't be able to find mine. So I'm gonna put on these Luxe Cashmere number 4. It was like, I have used these before, so these ones are actually very comfortable. I really like them because they don't irritate my eyes. And then for the glue, this is like my favorite glue. It's the Duo, this is the clear lash extension glue. So let's see. So you're going to clip it onto your tweezer, cover the band in glue. Especially like you really want to make sure you get the corners because those are always the first to lift, especially like in your inner eye area and the edge. And then I like to blow on them because you want the glue to get tacky. And then when we put it on, I'm gonna look down at my mirror and then try and place this as close to the base of my eye as I can. It's not taking up. There we go. Okay, one down. I can tell just by looking at it, it's not on my base because I could see like the gap. So that's one way you can tell is when you're looking down, if you can still see the skin color of your eye or your eyeshadow, then you know it's not all the way to the base. There we go. Okay. These ones are like really blur. Boom. Okay, lastly to finish up, I'm gonna go in with KKW Nude 1 lip liner and KKW Nude 3 lipstick. So I mean, you can overline your lips a little bit if you want them to look a little more fuller. I'm just gonna... This is like my favorite nude combo if you have really fair skin. It's like really hard to find nude lipsticks that don't make you like look washed out when you're really fair skin, so that one is like absolutely my favorite combo. So all right, well, thank you for getting ready with me today, guys. I would appreciate if you guys go ahead and put any questions, comments, content that you want to see in upcoming videos down below in the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and thank you so much.